Okay, so based on our previous example, so now I'm going to do something extra a bit. Okay, so in this case, there's a few changes has been done. Now you can see that the code is a bit different. I'm not using numbers. Okay, so basically I'm using characters. Okay, so I have A, I have 5, I have C. So if the user enter A, that means I have to do this task. Okay, so I have to ask 3 numbers, add up all the numbers and display the total. That is if they choose A. If they choose 5, I have to display good morning. If they choose C, I have to do something else. I have to ask a number from the user, and then I have to give the square of the number. Square meaning the power of 2. Meaning if I enter 5, I have to calculate 5 times 5. Okay, so different code. For each code, I'll have different task. Okay, let's start. Okay, so first thing, I need a code. So because it's a combination of numbers and letters, I have to use character. So this will be my code. Initially, I don't know the value, so I put as single quote, right? And then the rest of the variables, for now, I don't know yet, all right? So it's okay, leave it blank and proceed to the input from the user. So after I finish all the rest of the codes, I'll come back and I will add on more variables. So now, in order to make this scenario work, I need to have the code from the user. Okay, if I get the code from the user, everything else can be automatically done. So I need the code. So printf, okay, enter a code, and now I can scan the code, meaning reading the code. I'm using character now, so it's supposed to be %C, the placeholder, and then I have to keep it in my code. Now, I have to make a decision. I have to know whether is it A, is it 5, is it C, so that I can proceed with the individual task. So now, I need to make a decision. I'm going to use if-else statement. So if my code equals to A. But remember, according to the scenario, the user can put in capital A or small letter a. So here I can actually put or, but we don't do this. Okay, we don't have that OR, alright? We have the pipe symbol, double. Okay, so another one, we have to cater for small letter a. So if the user keys in either one of these, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to get 3 numbers from the user. Printf. Here I'm going to do one shot. Okay, one printf statement and one scanf statement that will take 3 numbers together. So enter 3 values. Semicolon. So my scanf, I have to have, assuming that the user is going to enter integers. So I'm preparing 3 placeholders for the user to enter. %D, %D, and %D. So I have 3 numbers here. Each of it I will keep in different variables. So I have num1, I have num2, I have num3. Okay, so different variables because the user is going to enter 3 different numbers. Once I have this, I can calculate my result, which is the total. So total equals to num1 plus with num2 plus with num3. Done. And then I can print my total. Okay, so to make things a bit different, I'm going to display it in a mathematical way. Something like %D plus with %D plus with %D equals to percentage D. Alright, so this is the pattern that I want. So the first percentage D is for num1 to be displayed. The second one is for num2. The third one is for num3. And the last one is the answer, which is the total. So I want it in this pattern. Okay, I want it in this pattern. So this is what I need to display in each of the placeholder. Okay, so this is what will happen if the user choose A. Can you see that there's a lot of statements here? There's a lot of statements here. So I need to tell the if statement. Okay, I need to tell the if statement that all these 4 statements is actually under this if. So I need to group them up. I have to have brackets, okay, curly braces, and then I put everything inside. So now all these statements will happen if this is true. Okay, now next, let's say the user choose 5, else if code equals to 5, what will happen? If the user choose 5, only one thing, good morning, will be displayed. So here I have to print F, good morning. Alright, that's it, done. So there's only one statement to be executed if the user choose 5. Okay, so there's only one. When there's only one, the curly braces is not necessary. Okay, because it is a known fact that this statement belongs to this if. But if you still want to have curly braces, why not? It is not wrong. I can put this inside here, no problem. Okay, but actually it is not required. So it's up to you. So in my example, I'm not going to put the curly braces. Okay, so now A done, 5 done. What if they did not enter A? They did not enter 5. So there's another checking to do. What if they entered C or small letter C? Okay, so we have to cater for this. So what will happen if the user enter C? I have to get a number from the user, and then I have to get the square of it. So printf, enter a number, and then I have to read the number. So assuming that it is integer, I'm going to put it as number. Okay, make sure all the variable names are different. And then now I can result. I have another one, result. Result equals to number multiplied with number. So I can do the display. The result is percentage D. That means at that location, at this particular placeholder, I will display my result, which is coming from this particular variable. Okay, semicolon. Now, can you see there's another 4 statements involved for this if? Okay, all of these 4 statements comes under this if. So I need to put curly braces so that it is in a group. Okay, so I copy everything and bring it up. Done. Okay, so I have done for A, I've done for 5, I've done for C. What if they entered M? M is not in the list of codes. So the last else, okay, the last else will be printf invalid code entered. Okay, that's it, done. Now I have to go up again and finish up my declaration. Okay, so I have a few here: integer num1, num2, num3. I have total, I have number, and I have result. Okay, everything is 0 because I don't know the value yet. But if you just want to leave it as it is, it's still okay. Alright, so let's just leave it as it is. Okay, so I did checking for A. If it's not here, I did checking for 5. If it's not here, I did checking for C. If it's not here, I have to display invalid code entered. Remember, there's no then. Okay, then is only for pseudocodes. Alright, so let's run this and see what happens. Hopefully I don't get any syntax error. Oh, there's one here. I forgot my semicolon. Okay, let's put in 11, which is not in our code list. Enter, invalid code entered, which is correct. It'll check here. It's not here. It'll go to the else, go to the if. Okay, not here. 11 is not equal to 5. So it'll go to the next if. 11 is not C. So that means it'll go to the else and print out the invalid code statement. Okay, now let's key in small letter a. Okay, by right it should be at the first if. Enter. Enter 3 values, 4, 6, 9. Okay, because I'm taking it one shot, right? So I have to put all the numbers and separate them with a space. Enter. 4 plus 6 plus 9 equals to 19. That is what I'll get. And then the program terminates. So basically you have seen how if-else can be used to make decision based on what is entered. Alright? And inside the if statements, you can execute different tasks. Okay? As what is shown here. This one is different than this one. Okay? And it is different from this one. Alright? So this is how you can use if statement to make decisions and make your code run. Okay?